Hi, welcome to another episode of Psoto Desperado plays Ark Survival Ascended. The problem is that I tried to load the regular game and it doesn't work. It doesn't okay, it is recording. It doesn't work. So it's not loading the content of the game for some reason. It's like the whole thing's frozen. So I came to a single player game in Operation. I had started one on Scorch just for fun of it, but I got locked out of my own house. It's like it didn't acknowledge that I had permission to access my own structures. At least not. I made a shack and I was trapped in the shack because the door was locked. So it kind of sucked, you know. So all I'm doing is I'm just over here in Aberration, randomly over here picking around. But this probably is not going to work either. I'll leave my doors unlocked this time around, but yeah, it doesn't look good. There's still animals populating and shit. How many of these things do I have? I don't know why I have that. Okay. Why is that going on there? What is this? What is this? Oh, cute. Jesus, are you serious? I had all those things set up. Anyway, whatever. I hate that secondary toolbar they have. This is a level 3 Dodie, but I don't know if I can. I don't think I can because it's too armored. You know what I mean? It's just too armored. I had all these buttons set up and then it fucked it all up. Typical Ark, man. Ark in general has always been buggy fucking shit. Even before everything, you know, even the old version, if the wrong circumstances happen, man, you are fucked. Level 13. Yeah, so basically what I did is I didn't go into the server cluster that you would normally think you can go into. Oh, look at this. Look, everything's so tall. I can't even see past it. That sucks. Anyway, I'm not sure exactly where I am. I'm supposed to be in a lake area, but I don't see water. I think on the other side there's water. I want to go downhill just yet. Let me go uphill. I think this is where I was a moment ago. See, there's all kinds of bumps and stuff. I need some leather. I need to kill something small that is armored to the teeth. Kill a baby. I don't see anything really aggressive here. Anyway, I do have videos to play. We're just taking a break from the island server, which is where I normally record from on the, what is it called? Supreme Gaming server cluster. And we're just taking a break from that because the damn content won't load. So we'll just piddle around here a little bit, take a break and listen to some vids. I got this guy, Random Videos with JV. He says this is how much YouTube will pay me for the first time.
What's going on, guys? It's me, JV, coming to you live this Saturday night. Today is September 7th still. It's still September 7th, last time I checked, and it's 2024, and no, it's not Halloween yet. You might be asking yourself the question, I know you guys are asking yourself, what the hell does that guy have on his face? What does he have on his face, you might be asking? Well, my girlfriend is actually a cosmetologist, and she just performed a procedure. It's a facial, and she applied a mascara on my face. And this is actually a 2-tier procedure. It's actually good for stimulating the skin. It's good for defeating or minimizing the facial lines of expression. It also stimulates the skin with one of these products. It's like a personal trainer facial exercise that she uses. So she is a certified cosmetologist, and it really, hydrates your skin, and ultimately it helps you in terms of also widening your skin. So it's going to be even wider than I already have it. So it's about a 20-minute procedure, and every time I come to Mexico City, she actually does these procedures for me. And she also actually trimmed my eyebrows as well. So she actually did that a couple of nights ago. That's why they look pretty straight right now. They look pretty well trimmed, my eyebrows. So yeah, that's what she does for a living. And I appreciate the fact that she does that work for me. Unfortunately, she doesn't want to come on the camera. She's actually hiding in the room right now. But that's what I got done today. And I just wanted to show you guys her job, the job that she did. Anyway, the reason why I wanted to record this video also is to show you what my first compensation for my YouTube is going to be. It actually got monetized finally after all these years. I started recording YouTube videos back on November of 2021 during the pandemic, and it took me a very long time to actually reach the threshold, which is at about 4,000 4,000 hours of watch time and about 1,000 subscribers. And I got a couple of videos that went very viral back in September of 2022, but when that happened, I hadn't been monetized yet, so I didn't even get a penny for those. Actually, I did get the money from those videos. Very, very small amount. I did get a very small amount. It accumulated over the years, over the months and years. And those videos really helped me get to my threshold, which was, as I mentioned, 4,000 watched hours and 1,000 subscribers. And I finally got my YouTube channel monetized, and I'm going to be getting a payment later on this month. And if you want to know what the amount is, the total amount that I'm going to be receiving is $508.99 for the month of August. Yeah, that was the amount that accrued for the month of August. So as you can see, YouTube just doesn't pay that much. It's extremely difficult to actually generate any solid income on YouTube unless you have a huge channel with a lot of watched hours, more than anything. That's really what drives your monetization, your compensation. And I don't know if you guys have your own YouTube channels, but if you do have them, you know exactly how it works. You basically get it updated once a day on how much you generated on the previous day, and then it accumulates throughout the course of the month. And if you reach $100 minimum, $100 payment, then YouTube actually sends you a direct deposit the following month. and that is precisely what's going to happen with my compensation. It's a little bit more than $100, but yeah, you need at least $100. If you reach $100, then you'll get compensation for the following month. If you don't reach that threshold or that minimum, then it rolls over to the next month, and until you reach $100, then that's when you get compensated. I don't think it's taxed. I think it's tax-free. So whatever you see that YouTube is going to send you, that's what you're going to be getting on your bank account. So that's pretty cool. And then you have to report it to the IRS when you prepare your income taxes with a 1099 form, I think. That's probably what I'm going to have to do next year, because this is the very first time that I'm getting compensation from YouTube. So I just wanted to share the amount that I'm getting. A couple of people have asked me whether or not my YouTube channel had already been monetized, and I was very close to getting it monetized, and it finally happened this month, or the previous month of August. So that's how it works. It's a, I guess you can treat it as a supplemental income. I'm probably just going to use that money to pay off my debt, continue to pay it down. I did a video earlier this morning, which I talked about how I made a $500 payment to my credit card debt, and I'm probably going to do the same with this particular amount that I'm getting from YouTube. So I just wanted to make this video and basically provide those of you that were curious, now you know. And yes, I look, it's not Halloween yet, although I look like I can go out trick-or-treating, I think, with this face. If I just put a wig on and if I put like a cap,
I exhausted myself.
Like a gown or something, then I can walk out and start trick-or-treating, I guess, with this face. But anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. That's basically what I wanted to talk about tonight, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much, and have a good rest of your Saturday night. I know I will. Make sure that if you drink, don't drive. If you smoke weed, don't drive. Just do those things at home. Trust me, you won't regret it for many days or weeks to come. Good night.
Well, I'm glad somebody's making money off YouTube. I've been on there for years too, but I just did the thing for pleasure. I didn't do it for monetary gain. Yes, Psoto. Okay, I think I know where this is, but I'm not sure. It looks like a river that has like pearls at the bottom of it. They have, well, a few pearls, I would say. This looks like a river in a certain area, you know, like a green area. It looks like... I'm just doing this so I can... Okay, this is not good because... Drop some of this stuff around. Let's see if I can get up all the water. Thought it was going to be like... Oh, see, those are pearl. That's a pearl. There's a pearl there. There's a pearl. Okay, so if I recall correctly, this river goes all the way down to the main river, and there's a lot of shit down there in that main river. So it's good to not be too far. Oh, it sounds like an earthquake. Every once in a while in operation, there's an earthquake and stuff falls over. Don't want to hit him with this guy. And on this game, what I'll do is leave all my doors open. This looks like a nice area. Okay, this is a nice little area. And there's the water down there. Now I can't go down another level. It's closer. It is such a nice area. I'm going to take this and all the pipe on it. Okay, so let's see. How do we want to do this? Can I craft a box? I'll do this on this. I should have got that box. I got the mortar and pestle from it. Can I build one? Good thing about the mortar and pestle is you can still put stuff in it. The only downside is that I think you need a foundation for it. And then that foundation for it. Okay, so we got foundation. So we'll do start tearing up the local area. Can I make a fat foundation? Yeah, man, I've been on YouTube forever. I never even considered monetizing. Way back in the day, people weren't so desperate for money. We were just doing this for fun. And now it's like a fucking joke. Everybody's trying to see on any kind of compensation they can. It's sad. Alright, I got another video lined up by Big Ward. Big Ward, I can't talk to y'all anymore. 18 minutes.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Today is still Saturday, September 7th, 2024. Let me put my glasses on so I can look smart. Since some people say I'm an idiot. At least I can look smart. If I'm an idiot, at least I look smart. So again, thank y'all for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Y'all my people, y'all my folk, y'all my family, y'all my friends. since I don't have none in real life, might as well have some on here. And y'all show up every day to holler at your boy. So that makes us friends. Even you haters, y'all show up every day. And then now you can check your analytics or whatever. You can see how many likes you get on the video, which I don't hardly ever check that. That's why I don't never ask y'all like, comment, subscribe. I don't do none of that. If you ever noticed before my videos, I never say that. If you want to like it, like it. If you don't, don't. That's fine. I don't care. But I appreciate it when you do like it. The likes help. They help. Something else that helps too. Even if you hit the thumb down, that helps too. YouTube is crazy for that. It's called engagement. So what I do is every now and then when I'm looking to see how much I made, or this, that, and the other, whatever, how many, what people want to watch, what people want to hear, what people... See, it tells you what people want to listen to. When y'all say I'm talking about doom and gloom or whatever, YouTube tells you what people are interested in. You better get the people what they're interested in or your channel will be dead. If you give them just what you want to hear, if you give them what you just want to hear, you might well stand in the mirror and talk to yourself. For y'all that were criticizing me because of what I talk about, and your channel's sputtering and you can't figure out, read your analytics, which I probably don't have now, but if you got some analytics, it'll tell you what people want to hear. You better adhere to it, or you're going to still be looking at me mad, instead of doing what you need to do to grow your channel. I don't know who I'm talking to, but try your analytics. That tell you what the people want to hear. Not you. You may have this idea, I want to talk about rose bushes and baking oatmeal cream pie. And you just got your mind set on that's what you're going to talk about. And then you look at your views, you got 3 views average for the last 3 years. Now what you do is, instead of changing your concept, you start talking shit about the people who channel growing because they talking about what people want to hear. Y'all just want to hear that bullshit. Y'all just want to hear that shit. Y'all don't want to hear nothing real. I'm over here talking about how to bake oatmeal cream pie. Y'all don't want to hear that. You get mad at people for what they don't want to hear because they want to hear what you talking about. And you get mad at me because I'm talking about what they want to talk about. And you scared to do it. Anyway, I don't know. Y'all said I'll just go off on the deep end sometimes. And I do. I have a lot on my chest. Y'all listening. Thank you. And I can talk to y'all, right? And that's all I'm doing. I'm just talking to y'all, chopping it up on a Saturday evening, sitting outside the barbershop again. I'm just hanging out this time, dude. I went to school with folks I'm close to, what have you. Finna watch the Alabama game with your fella. So I'm just out here just talking, shooting the breeze, right? And I thought about something. I could talk to y'all all day. But there's some people, I just can't talk. I used to do it. I tried to do it. I did it for a long time, especially when I was one of them. But I can't do it no more. I can't talk to these folks no more. I can't hold a conversation with them. I can't be around them. I can't stand to hear them talk. Democrats. The modern day, not the old school Democrats. Some of y'all still old school, and you think that you still are part of the same old school Democrat party from back in the day when I was a Democrat. This Democrat party is something else. You know how people say the Republican Party have been taken over by the MAGA people, Donald Trump folks? They say this is not the old Republican Party. You got the rhinos, and then you got MAGA. Rhinos is Republican in name only. Then you got MAGA, to make America great again, Republicans. The Trump folks. Well, nowadays people say the Trump people have taken over the old Republican Party of how the Republican Party used to be. Now just a bunch of Trumpsters. Same thing goes for the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party has been taken over by a bunch of lunatics, sociopaths, anything goes. Whatever I feel like doing, I should be able to do it. No matter how weird it is, how crazy it is, how disgusting it is. If I want to do it, I should have the right to do it no matter who it offends, no matter who don't like it. If I'm a man, if I want to walk down the street with my butt hanging out my shorts, or a woman, same thing, and just ain't, go both ways. I should be able to do that. No such thing as a decency law. So therefore now, you see women coming outside butt naked. I done seen women, hold on, y'all. So now we living in a society where a woman want to walk outside naked. I seen a woman, I told y'all not too long ago, had on one of them see-through sheer like stocking, made out of stocking, like stocking material, where you can see through to the underwear. She didn't have on the underwear. You can see the cooter, everything. You can see a hair bump when she shaved. I'm a man, so I look, but I was still disgusted. Even though I looked a couple of times, I was still disgusted. I can't overcome the manhood. I'm still a man now. But that ain't nobody that I would talk to in front of nobody. If I holler, I'm gonna be sneaking and doing it and make sure nobody sees me, because I still have a little pride about myself. I don't want to be seen talking to anybody. That's the Democrat Party. I hear him around here talking about still voting for this woman based on nothing. Based on nothing. I was talking to a friend of mine today. He was working on my car. I'm getting the AC redone in my old school. I got AC and my compressor went out. Come to find out now I got to replace the compressor. I already replaced the compressor, but now it needs the condenser and the dryer. So I ordered the dryer, and he gonna flush the condenser. And we was talking, and he was like, he don't like Trump, he don't like Kamala. He said we just screwed. And I was like, I don't really like him either, but I believe he'll get the economy going. And if we're gonna be screwed anyway, at least we'll have some money in our pocket. If I'm gonna be screwed, I don't wanna be broke and screwed. At least Trump had an economy going, to where at least we can suffer with some money in our pocket. With the other stuff that's going on in the world, at least you won't be broke too. Having money in your pocket makes it a little bit easier to bear the other problem. So, if Trump don't do nothing else, I know he gonna say something stupid. I know he gonna say something crazy. I know he gonna say something don't make a bit of sense. But what I do know also is he gonna get that economy rolling. And right now, with people that ain't got $400 in the bank, people that far from being homeless, $1,600 a month rent for 1 bedroom, 1 bath apartments. These folks wrote me, my credit kind of good, right? I'm getting my credit reestablished. I had filed for bankruptcy when I went through my marriage, divorce, what have you. So I was done with the bankruptcy, got my credit back good. These folks write me, where in the hell I'm gonna come buy a truck, right? The truck, $35,000. They want me to pay 72 months, $1,000 a month. $72,000. You heard me. You might say, well, what interest rate that is, big boy? I didn't even look. When they said $1,000 a month, cause that's what car notes on new vehicles going now, $8,000, $9,000 a month. I can't even see it. Not when I can ride in something like this, look way better than the average new car, unless you're in a Lamborghini or something. Especially when I put them shoes on here one of these days. So they said $1,000 a month for 72 months for a $35,000 truck. Yes, they did. That's what I'm talking about right there. We got to do away with that bullshit. So that's why I say I don't care about all other stuff. So that's why I can't talk to you Democrats, because y'all ain't talking with no sense. I ain't trying to hear nothing about no You gonna vote for a convicted felon? You gonna vote for a man who they said molested kids? You gonna vote for a man who's a womanizer, cheated on his wife, slept with hookers? I can't talk to you, Democrat. Same one saying all that, doing some of any and everything, talking about what the hell Trump did. Bill Clinton got sloppy toppy in the White House while he was president. And y'all said, leave him alone. He ain't did nothing no more than other man will do. He just a man.
Everybody.
That's what the Democrats said, because I was one of them.
Everybody did.
I was like, leave Clinton alone. He the first black president. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that?
But when it comes to Trump,
because Bill Clinton was in there wilding out, that classified him as black, because we classify black as people that wild out. We classify black as somebody who will get sloppy toppy in the White House. That's something a black man to do. Bill Clinton got to be black. That's a Democrat mindset. That's why I can't talk to y'all. Because I used to be like that. I was just that lost. I was proud to say Bill Clinton was black because he got top in the White House. And I'm saying, like, I'm proud that that's something a black man would do. As I've gotten older and wiser, no matter how many of y'all say I'm an idiot, I'm extremely wise now.
Whatever that is.
Wise enough to not give a damn about what y'all saying about me. Just because I say something about it, it's all in the sake of content. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up. In real life, I'm chilling. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this game. I ain't thinking about nobody but people who got positive vibes and love for me. Anybody else, the only time you're gonna get mentioned is on here. And I ain't gonna mention you much on here unless it's something to benefit the video. But other than that, I ain't, y'all ain't gotta worry about me. Look, y'all, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. So that's why I said to you Democrats, I'm tired of going back and forth with y'all. When I give you a chance to explain your position, whether I'm on live, what have you, in real life, when I try to get you to explain your position, like I asked a very close family member, which I love dearly, from the bottom of my heart, why are you voting for Kamala? She said, I don't like Kamala either. Trump just a racist. I said, you know what? Even though you're my family member and I love you dearly, because you're my family member, I ain't finna stop talking to you because I love you. That ain't finna happen. I got your back. Anybody mess with my family members, you got a problem. Y'all can talk no other about me, but you mess with my family, we got problems. So, I ain't gonna cut off. Love her to death, we ain't talking politics no more. My family members are the only Democrats in real life I will ever talk to again. Other than that, if you ain't no family member of mine or you're a Democrat, don't talk to me. Keep it moving. I'm letting you know, you see me in real life, if you're a Democrat, don't walk up to me trying to hold no conversation. I don't want to hear it. Big Wall, you don't feel like people should be able to love who they want to love? What the hell I got to do with the economy? That's what I'm asking. Big Wall, you don't think a woman should have the right to choose? What the hell I got to do with the economy? That's what I'm asking. Everything, if you ain't talking to me about the economy, I don't want to hear it. And Democrats ain't going to talk to you about the economy. They're going to go all the way around the world dodging that economy. They're going to talk about women's right to choose to kill a baby. They're going to talk about a man's right to marry a billy goat. They're going to talk about a woman's right to marry the black stallion if she want to. They're going to talk about the right of a 6-year-old to go from boy to girl. They're going to talk about all that. They ain't going to get on that economy. Which, that's all I want to talk about. So, she said she don't like Kamala Harris either. The majority of Democrats don't like Kamala Harris either, if not all y'all. When she ran for president on her own, if y'all really felt she was so qualified, she's the first black blah, blah, blah. She's highly educated. She's scary. And whatever y'all be doing, I seen the women doing these, like they was doing some shit. But that's Baphomet. Y'all little hand signal. Baphomet. Satanic. But y'all don't care. Just look at them. I'm like, ooh, they make me want to scream. Y'all make, and I'm looking at the comment, y'all make sure y'all march behind Kamala just like that. And y'all marching behind her right off the edge of a cliff. So, if you ain't talking to me about the economy, don't talk to me at all. If you don't have no ideas about the economy, don't talk to me at all. Y'all ain't thinking about no Kamala Harris. When she was running on her own, y'all must have forgot she ran for president before she became the vice president. She ran for president on her own. She didn't get one vote. She was the first one to drop out the primary. Y'all couldn't stand her. If she's so smart, she got all the great ideas, she gonna come in and save the day. Why isn't she the president now? Why is it Joe Biden in the first place? When she was up on stage running, and y'all hated her. Y'all said, hell no. But now y'all act like y'all been plies, and everybody act like y'all been loving her all along. She been y'all choice all along. No, she's still not your choice. She's what they forced on y'all. Y'all didn't even get to go through another primary to vote for who you wanted to run instead of Joe Biden. She was forced on y'all. Now you love her. No, you don't. Just like my family member said, I hate Kamala Harris, but Trump is a racist. Therefore, I can't talk to y'all no more. No more conversations with Democrats. For me, y'all can talk to them. And for my family members that are Democrats, we just gonna talk about everything else. You're not talking politics no more. I can't do it. I can't talk to y'all. Get it, got it, good, bye.
Well, the thing is, you can't really, you know, it's easy to go on YouTube without back and forth and talk about subjects. It's easy to talk about politics and religion when there's nobody there that can just walk up to you and smack you in the face. Okay? It's a one-way thing on YouTube. A lot of people think they get bold on YouTube, and I've done it myself. When I get bold and I start talking about shit that I really shouldn't start talking about at all, because it's dangerous as fuck, you know. It is in fact dangerous. These people, frankly, they just anything of oil. Yeah, it's the only source of oil in this area is kilobytes. That's why eventually you gotta get an animal down here to kill a bunch of kilobytes. But they set it up so that the kilobytes respawn fairly quickly. Good thing also is there's crystal all over the place, so if I'm lucky I get the crystal off of it. There we go. Let's get some crystal and see if I can see heralds up there marking where my base is. Yeah, I mean, It's easy to talk shit about politics or whatever when nobody can come up to you and smack you when you can't be held legally liable for what you say because you're saying it for entertainment purposes only. That sort of thing. That's why a lot of people, they talk shit and they vent on YouTube, and then you guys gotta understand that when you say something on public record, which is what YouTube is, it's a public platform, you can be held legally liable. The thing is, the freedom of speech in this country does protect you from certain things, but it doesn't protect you from slander. It doesn't protect you from businesses that can afford to get lawyers that can make an issue of what you say. All they gotta do is make an issue out of it. People, okay, they make an issue out of a few people, they get a few court cases won, and all of a sudden the effect of your freedom of speech is nullified. Alright? There's nothing to stop the powers that be from getting rid of the Constitution completely. Nothing. They have total, complete corporate control. If they say this is the way it's going to be, everybody's going to, like in the military, they're not going to question the general, they're just going to follow the orders. They don't care. They're trained not to care, not to do anything but submit. That's a mentality out there that doesn't go away just because of this or that. And it's sense. Because you expect better of people, you know, you expect people to have a little bit more free thought, you know, a little bit more wisdom. Truth is, people are peons. They're programmable life forms. They're just there to take up space. You know? They don't really do anything other than what their masters tell them to do. Most people don't want to do that. Still trying to make a shack. This time I'll leave the door unlocked. You know what I mean? Damn, that was a pain right there. Get enough fat. It's a real bitch. The harvesting is set really low. Let's see if we can do this. Save the leather. So I now have this set to home, which is fine. What don't really need a roof. It's not going to help if I make a roof. But we do want to have a little bit of coolness so you can get out of the rain. You know what I mean? So you can hide here. You want it tall so they can't see in, or you can put a roof on it. Alright, so... Put this in here, that makes it open up. Need a ramp in order to... Oops. Oh, crap. Let me redo this. They can go in without a meaning. Harold's fucked. What I'll do is I'll make a bigger area. I need a ramp. Either way, this is better than nothing. Let's see. Have the berries there so I can get them. Alright. Big war. Yeah, man, you can talk shit all you want with people that can't shoot you, grab you, just flat out lie to you,
No offense.
It's like big word. Another 20 more minutes over. Sticking another big word in there. Big word.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today is still Friday, September 6, 2024. I am back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. So I'm sitting outside the barbershop. Just left my barber, a new barber I got. And I was thinking, right? And on the way over here, I was listening to this song by Mo 3. And it's called Everybody Ain't Your Friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Let that sink in for a minute. I know I'm probably going to be preaching to the choir because a lot of y'all probably already know that. Some don't. For a long time, I didn't know. For a long time, I really thought and believed in having friends. Who don't want friends? Who don't want somebody to hang out with, go through the good time, bad time with, not just your romantic partner, but you got friends that you grew up with, friends that you done hung out with, friends you've been knowing for years, people you've been knowing. And you consider them friends. So you thought. At least you were their friend. I found out the hard way. Usually, if you're a loyal, trustworthy friend, you got your people back. You won't sell them out. Won't talk about them behind their back. If they need you, you got them. If you're that person in the friendship, 9 times out of 10, you the only one. You the only real friend in that friendship. I know I done told a lot of people this before that thought that, nah, big boy, I got some real friends. I got some friends. I got a home girl. I got my homeboy or whatever. We've been down like 4 flat tires since such and such. Them same people will come tell me later on, man, you were right. That son been talking about me like a dog. She been talking about me like a dog. He been talking about me like a dog. He did this to me. He crossed me out, sold me out. This happened. He hollered at my girl. She hollered at my boyfriend, what have you. I just knew that was my best friend. I haven't had friends. I consider myself having a friend since the 90s. How long is that? About 20-some years? Hold on. Now, 90, 2000, 2010, 2020. At least 30 years since I consider myself having friends. I haven't called somebody my friend in over 30 years. And even then, the people I was calling friends, they wasn't my friends. That's why they here now. I didn't know they was wasn't my friend. I was their friend, but they wasn't mine. Are you in a friendship where you're the only friend in that friendship? Let me ask that question again. Are you in a friendship with a best friend, homies, homegirls, what have you? Are you in a friendship right now and you don't know that you're the only friend in that friendship? And you don't even know it yet. Some of y'all know it, have come to realize it, and have walked away from friends altogether like I did. That's why I'm always like this. Not because I want to be. I've said this before. Not because I want to be riding like this. I woes up, wised up, whatever you want to call it. And I accepted the truth and reality for what it is, not for what I want it to be. I accepted reality and truth the way it is, not the way I wanted it to be. So even during the 90s, when I called myself having friends, back when I would have did anything for my homeboys, back when I had a woman, if I was in a relationship, I put my friends before my relationship. My friends were more important to me than any woman I was with. It's a lot of guys, a lot of especially youngsters right now still doing that same thing. I'm not telling you to put your woman on the pedestal. I'm not telling you to put your woman ahead of you. But put your woman ahead of your friends. I made that mistake. My friends were more important to me than my woman at one time in my life. Because I thought they were more loyal to me than any woman could be. See, I knew women, I knew women wasn't completely trustable, but I didn't know my friends wasn't either. See, I thought my friends was ride or die. When that woman leave me, when that woman turn her back on me, when that woman do whatever she do, I knew I can count on my friends. So I thought. I'm sorry to have to be here and bust your bubble if you still thinking like that. If you still thinking, oh, they're my partners, they're my homies, they love me. Not so fast, my friend. I don't hang with dudes no more. I don't hang with people no more. I don't do the friend thing no more. I was just in the barbershop, right? Get my line up. And I heard the barber, which was a long time He was the barber before I went to my last previous barber. He was the barber that I was going to before this one. When I had moved, so I had found a new barber. But now I just went back to my old barber. That was my original barber. And also with my fishing buddy. So I ran across him in the flea market this last weekend. And lo and behold, I ended up having to go back to him. For reasons I ain't gonna discuss on here. So, here's talker like me, talk a lot of shit. And was talking about the same thing about friends, this, that, and the other. And he said the worst thing to be around is niggas, shit, and flies. Let that marinate. I ain't gonna say it again because I hope they don't flag me for saying it this time. Those three things are the worst things to be around. And the N-word ain't gotta be a race, a mentality. That's what it is, a mindset. N-words, ish, and fly. Three things you don't want to be around. And all my life, as far back as I can remember, that's all I was ever around. A bunch of N-words, ish, and flies. And we ain't talking about just the bug, the pest flies, human flies. We ain't talking about just the feces, whatever you call it, ish. We talking about human ish. You can see them, you can smell them, you can hear them. You can hear the flies. You can smell the ish, and you can see the N-words. And you don't want to be around either one of them. And I have had a bad tendency of that's what I've been around all my life. Got me to a point now to where I'm like, but at least now I know it. And I don't want to go back. Am I okay with the fact that there's no such thing really nowadays as friends? Now, if you consider yourself having friends, ignore what I'm saying. This don't apply to you. If you just know for a fact you got a real true friend, I applaud you. You blessed. Because I'm not saying that ain't possible because I'm a true friend. So if you got me as your friend, you got a friend. Most likely I don't have a friend, is what I'm saying. So I know there's more people out here like me, and you may happen to have one of them people in your life. So therefore, you are able to say you have a friend. But the majority of us out here, no friends. There's many a time where I would love to be able to call up my partner. Hey man, let's get dressed. Let's hang out. It's on me. Let's go kick it. And I know if we ride, this dude got my back. This dude ain't gonna sell me out. This dude ain't talking behind my back when I ain't around. See, I've been forcing myself to be around people that I know will talk behind my back, but I still go around them. They didn't know that I know. The people that they were talking to me, talking about me too, would tell me what they were saying about me. And then would turn around and talk about them too. And vice versa. The other one, I was hanging around until you know what? I ain't doing none of this no more. I ended all that yesterday. I ain't doing that no more. I was just around a group of people. I ain't gonna say who they is, what they was, name, none of that. That would talk about each other to me. And then talk about me to each other. N-words. Ish. And flies. Let me repeat that. I'm riding like this right now in this beautiful car, financially stable, healthy, prime of my life, and I'm solo.
Yeah. That's a significant statement there. Dude.
Finally cut off the last group of people that I was actually chopping it up with, because I just couldn't do it no more. Couldn't pretend like I don't know you talking about me. I don't know you don't like me. But because I hate sometimes not having nobody to talk to, that's why I talk so much on here. Because in real life, I don't get to talk to many people. And the few people that I was talking to, not consider them friends, just associates. Chop it up, shoot the shit, talk, whatever. Man on man, how men do. I was doing that in spite of the fact I'm knowing they were talking about me behind my back. All of them. They didn't know that I knew. I ain't said nothing. I was still laugh, joke, kick the shit. And they had no clue that I knew. I know you talk about me, man. He told me what you said. Did I know you talk about me because he told me what you said? And you talk about him. And you talk about him. I ain't doing that no more. If y'all want to do that, if you hanging out with people nowadays, especially N-words, if you hanging out with people, that's what's going on right now. If you ain't riding like me solo, that's what you dealing with right now. If you hanging with any humans right now, especially N-words, you getting talked about, and they talking to you about others. Just know that if they talking about other folks to you, they talking about you to other folks. I know I get talked about on a regular basis. On here, I get emails, which I ain't getting no more. So far, so good. Since I let these jokers know I'm pressing charges, I haven't had an email so far. And I promise to God on my life, if I get one nasty email from anybody, I'm running my ass to the precinct like that and pressing charges. I'm not playing with you no more. I'm sick of it. I don't bother nobody. I'm by myself. Leave me the F alone. I'm not giving you a choice no more. You gonna leave me alone, one way or the other. If you ain't down with me, I ain't down with you. If you ain't down with me, don't come around me. And if I ain't down with you, I ain't gonna come around you. As y'all can see. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. If you a real one, you probably the only one in that group. If you real by yourself. Now they gonna tell you they real. They gonna tell you they got your back. They gonna tell you they'll ride or die for you. Ain't happening. 9 times out of 10, if you hanging with somebody other than yourself, they can't stand your ass. Especially if you got yourself together. Especially if you're a hard worker. You look good, you dress good, you smell good. Anything good going on with you, and you hanging with other people, they despise you. And if you ain't wild enough, them love bugs back, y'all. Uh-oh, love bug season. I guess that's the only love I'm gonna get. These damn love bugs. And I love myself. So I say, people wondering, asking, Big Boy, how you feel about friends? There you go. I don't feel anything about friends. No friends. No friends. If you want to have associates, do that. But just go in it knowing those associates will talk about your ass behind your back. Friends don't do that. I don't do that. If I'm your friend, ain't a bad word coming out of my mouth about you behind your back. If I got something bad to say about you, I'll say it to you. And that's another reason a lot of people don't like me. I'm going to tell you how I feel. You just got to whoop my ass. If I'm your friend, I got a problem with you and something I don't like that you did, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to talk behind your back. I can't get that same respect. So therefore, I cut more and more off. And I'm okay with it. Because I'm going to keep working, keep grinding. When I go in that hole and they throw that dirt on me, ain't nobody going with me no way. Keep that in mind. Love bugs. So it is what it is. That's why I don't have friends. Do I want friends? Yeah. Who wants to be alone? Nobody wants to be alone. But I'd rather be alone than with a bunch of people around me not knowing that I'm still alone. I'd rather be alone like I am now than to be around a bunch of people and I'm still alone and I just don't know it. Finding out the hard way that you ain't got nobody. Most likely, if you're an adult, a grown man, especially a black man, you ain't got nobody. The people that you may have in your life are there for what you can provide. Doom and gloom, huh? No. Reality. Facts. There are no friends left in this world. Unless it's you. If you consider yourself a real friend, like I do, I found myself being a real friend, not having none in return. No matter if I'm around 5, 10, 15, 20 people that I thought were my friends, I was the only friend in that group. And if you know for a fact that you're a real friend, you know you're a real friend, you love your partner. See, I'm the type of dude, I love my friends. Somebody that I thought was my friend. I love them. No salt. My eyes light up when I see them. I'm glad to see them. Hang out with them. They can't want for nothing if I got it. Them same people hated me. Despised me. I can't explain it. I love them, but they despise me. I ain't done nothing to them. Can't do nothing to them because I love them. And they despise me for whatever reason. He think he this. He does that. He ain't that. All that. Man, come on. So therefore, everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. If I say I got you, I got you. I couldn't get the same thing in return. So therefore, this is what you see at all times with me. But don't get it twisted. I'm not alone. Y'all know that by now. So, take the red pill and know the truth. Take the blue pill and continue on living how you've been living, believing you got friends, them your partners, they love you, they got your back, they ride or die. To be honest with you, I kind of wish I didn't know no better. I kind of wish I can live in that fairy tale world because I was happier then when I thought I had friends, when I thought I had other people that loved me. It was a happier time than living how I am now to where I know the truth. This is not a happy truth. Even though it's a truth, it's not a happy truth. I just have to accept it and deal with it. And that's what I do. So, you can go on living how you've been living, believing you got true friends, or you can take this truth pill right here, and then next thing you know, you're riding solo like Big Ward. I hope you can handle it.
Yeah.
I've just learned to cope with it. It is what it is. I'm trying to stay alive. Get it, got it, good. Bye.
It's rough, man. I mean, he's right. People always seize you up and they say, can I manipulate this person next to me? It's like being in prison. Because I use this guy. You know, the kid I ran into in jail was a nice kid, and he was, you know, he tried to promote being nice to each other, even in hell. And because that's his nature. Unfortunately, my lawyer wouldn't help him. But, you know, he wasn't a bad kid. He wasn't a bad kid. So as usual, the system comes down on people that really, they just made a mistake or whatever. and they just do everything in their power to destroy it. Yeah, it's an evil fucking system. This is going on the public YouTube, but that's my honest opinion. I really hate that fucking system. I don't care what they say. But I got justice for my, well, I'm glad you got some justice, because the only justice I got is the justice of shut the fuck up and get in your box. That's the only justice I got. I ain't got no fucking rights or anything like that. I didn't have any pull with anybody. So, you know, the way I see it, I got screwed big time. And I don't bother with a lot of this shit anymore. It's not worth it. But anyway, thanks for watching. I don't want to leave on a sour note, but thank you for watching, and you have a good one. I hope the sound's okay. I gotta check the sound. I get a feeling that my sound is really low for some reason. But yeah, take care of yourselves. Yeah, there's too many people out there trying to make you a sucker. All right, they want to make you a sucker. They want to use you and throw you away. And that's the truth. The sad truth is that's what they are. You know, they just throw people away and don't give a shit. Unfortunately. All right, take care, guys.